Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and tonight, thanks to Wheezy F Baby '03 Gaming, I got some information, and I dug deeper, and found out some more stuff. And this has to do with Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron coming back. So, my good friend Wheezy F Baby sent me this. Bro, look at what she said about Activision. I said, what? Who? So I look at Saj Productions, you know what I mean? Plot twist. So I dig deeper and I go into Twitter, which is not Twitter anymore, it's now called X. And I find this, again, thanks to Wheezy F Baby. Lulu Chang Merserve, she is the CEO and EVP of Corporate Affairs at Activision, says the headlines are wrong. We have the code. It's not lost and it never was. What? So y'all telling me that the Hasbro interview the other day, he had his information incorrect? Because she said it's not lost and never was. Hasbro plans to re-release Transformers video games, but Activision lost the code. She said no, they did not. So then I dig a little bit deeper and find out this, thanks to Train to Survive. He said the games are being remastered and have a release date for Black Friday. What? What? So I'm thinking, if this is true, again, take this and with a grain of salt. This is just a rumor that I happen to find thanks to Weezy F Baby and this gentleman right here, Train to Survive. That would mean that November on Black Friday, if they hurry, because apparently everybody thought because of the interview that they were lost and no one could find them, and the code was on these servers and nobody could find the servers, a million servers, and they got to go through each one. Well, she says no, we got it, it was never lost. So I don't know what he was talking about when he said that the servers were all the games were on a server that they couldn't get to. Because she, being the CEO of Activision, I believe she might know a little bit better. But time will tell. I would love, absolutely love for this all to be true. I could see them doing a War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron 2-pack, together kind of thing where they release both the games remastered. Could you imagine the excitement? All of you young kids out there that hear us old people talk about how wonderful these games was, but y'all wasn't even born yet. Or, if you were like me, I had War for Cybertron on my 360. That was actually before they started really doing digital games. I mean, like making it so you could download it to your system without having a disc. That Fall of Cybertron was available like quite a few years ago, and right before they took it down, it was a mass thing where everybody found out that they were taking the games down and we weren't going to be able to play them again. So I, logged into my old account, moved it over to my new Xbox account, and I still have Fall of Cybertron. Like I said, if I want to play the old one, got to plug in the 360. But the point of the matter is, with this video, thank you again, Wheezy F Baby. This lady says, no, we got them. And all the merger went through, everything went through. So what that is telling me is that this is what I think. Here's my theory. I believe that because Reactivate has taken so long and a lot of people still aren't, on it yet or whatever, I think that they're going to drop this, like the guy said, around Black Friday, Christmas maybe, get people back into playing Transformer games. Because if you want people to play Transformers, these two games, these are the ones that'll do it. Again, no honorable mention to Devastation, but these two games, and at Devastation, I believe, is owned by Activision too. So hopefully, in the future, we'll be able to see Devastation Part 2. But yeah, as far as War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, absolutely incredible games. You play as a wide number of different Autobots, different Decepticons, and the action is incredible, the story is incredible. Things switch up. You go from playing from Autobots and whoever else, and then you switch over to you switch over to the Decepticon campaign. And I mean, the game was long, it was beautiful, it was incredible. And people, ever since the servers went down, and ever since we haven't been able to access this game anymore, people have, had to do what they had to do. Like, I literally went and bought an old 360 again just to play it, you know what I mean, a couple years ago. But with that being said, she said they're not lost. The codes are not lost. Nothing is lost. It was never lost. They have everything. So I'm thinking they're going to put War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron together as a 2-pack game, drop it on Xbox for like Game Pass, and then put it on like PlayStation Network for the rest of us to either re-buy it again, which I would, and so would you. You know what I mean? Who wouldn't? Everybody wants to play these two games. Whether you've played it before or haven't played it, who wouldn't want a remastered version of these two classics? And then it all makes sense because the toys are coming out slowly but surely, but the Gamer Edition toys are coming out and they're being sold in GameStop. They're being sold, in a couple other places. They popped up at Walmart. Get us buying the toys for those that haven't ever played it or whatever. And then the people that are buying these that haven't played the game are like, oh, well, wait a minute. So with that being said, it's coming. And as far as Reactivate, and this is old news, but check out the roster. In case y'all didn't see my old videos or you missed, the updates from DPZ Luna or Transformers Reactivate on Twitter, which is now X, these are the confirmed Autobots and Decepticons that are definitely in the Maximals, and Predacons are also in Transformers Reactivate, which I think is awesome. And it was confirmed on Twitter, aka now X, that these are the factions that we will have. So anyway, with that being said, enjoy this cutscene from Reactivate. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
I risk my life to keep this little operation going, and my reward is some old message from him? This better be good.
To all Transformers and any allies who may yet stand with you, we find ourselves in a desperate battle, but we are not helpless or alone. This enemy is not unstoppable.
I thought maybe these humans found Optimus as insufferable as I did. But it appears they simply couldn't find him.
This may be an ancient and deadly foe. If the legends are indeed true, our kind have heard them before. We believe we may have found a weakness we can exploit to strike back. I'm transmitting our last coordinates. We must succeed, no matter the cost.
Optimus might have known something we could use, if only it had been a complete recording. This mudball planet is swarming with these monsters. Still, if everyone is focused on finding Optimus, that means no one is focused on me.